talk about kohlrabi. This is something I never heard of until I came to the States. It's a member of the cabbage family, and it looks a bit daunting. It looks like extraterrestrial, I always think. And these are the green type. There is actually a type which is purple, just like red cabbage. And you know, it tastes about the same, but it's a completely different look. So here's how to prepare it, and it's actually really delicious in soups and stews. Roasted is actually fabulous instead of potatoes. Okay, so I'm just going to cut the leaves off. Now these I'm going to put to one side. These are a little bit seen better days, but you know, you can just do these like you would collard greens. You can just pull the leaves out and you can actually cook them. They just taste like cabbage. So get them out of the way. So what you need to do first of all is to cut this kind of woody end off until it looks kind of white. You can see how pearly and white it is in here. And you cut the top end off as well. So then just literally, these just usually come off. I like to do it kind of from top to bottom because then you can just get those leaf brackets out. Take the skin off. The skin is a little bit tough. There we go. So now all we've got is the flesh. Now as always, it's going to cut it in half because I want to show you a couple of ways that you can use it. So you see how it's just really gorgeous inside it. This is one of my favorite things. So what you can do is you can kind of cut it into wedges. Kind of make kohlrabi fries. If you roast this is a kind of size to roast it. You can cut it. Now make sure your fingers are always behind the knife. You can kind of cut it very thinly. Like so. And this is kind of good for salads. But the best way for salads, I believe, is this, which is to cut it into little sticks. Kohlrabi is incredibly sweet. It is cabbagey, but it's really sweet tasting. And it's crunchy too. It's got great crunch to it. I mean, you know. And this you can mix with a green salad with a mustardy dressing, or you can just toss it with our sesame remoulade that we have on the site, and it's totally delicious. It makes a really great starter. Last but not least, it's great in soups. You want to make it into kind of a thick dice. So what I do is usually I cut it into 3 like really thick slices, stack them up, go this way twice, and then start to just cut it across like so. And we've got a lot of pretty evenly spaced little cubes. Now these are great for soup. You can obviously make them smaller if you want to, but you can saute these with a little bit of onion, some carrot, and make them as a soup base. I mean, I just think it's a really fabulous vegetable that I've never heard of. So give kohlrabi a try, it's great.